We found a U-pick orchard. Going in. Wow. This is so cool. I'm under it right now. It's thick. Can't see me? Can you see my legs sticking out?
How many trees?
Over 80.
Wow. I've never seen 80 fig trees together. It's definitely getting warm though. It's good we came early.
You can see the sweat pouring off of us.
We're Alicia and Scott.
We sold our house and bought an RV so we could explore life beyond our own front door.
This week's video is all about figs, picking, storing, and cooking that delicious fruit.
We share our favorite pizza recipe while we lay down some tips about how to tame that notorious RV oven.
Testing the merchandise. Oh yeah. You gotta have an approach to the figs. I take the low approach where I go underneath the branches. You gotta be careful of spider webs. And then there's the different approach, like my mom is taking. She goes high and picks from the top of the tree if the birds haven't gotten to them first. Definitely wear long sleeves because fig's defense mechanism is it makes your skin all itchy. So cover up even though it's excruciatingly hot. Oh, here, hold on. Neglecting my job. Ah!
I think I've always liked the ones at the top of the tree. You get to an area where you can see them and then you get to the air and it's like, okay, where did I see that?
Find your approach path. Definitely look before you grab. The fig may be occupied by an insect you don't want to touch. That's close. Look at those cicada shells happily hiding underneath the leaves. Oh, that's a fuzzy fig. Yeah, if they sit too long, they can get pretty nasty. You just want to toss these because if not, they'll be all over the tree and they'll splat on you. I like how you're setting up shop. You always gotta look underneath the leaves to find them because they're hiding. Do a little squeeze test. If it's too juicy and bursts, it's past its prime. If it's firm, don't pick it. This one's actually pretty good, so I picked it. If they're cracking open on the bottom, but they're not too soft, that's also an indicator that they're ready to be picked.
And if the fig is overly ripe, it is good to pluck them off the tree because that way you help the tree to produce more.
Where do you throw them?
Under the tree, toward the center. So we don't all get squishy.
No squishy.
If you like what we're doing, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, share it with your family. Oh, and keep watching the video.
Just get all of the grimies off from being outside. And then we can use them to make yummy things. Scooping them up, let them dry. Oh no, one escaped. Oh, ew, dog hair. Okay, bath again and dry. You guys were dirty. This is why I brought my one favorite mason jar. Look how beautiful it is. It's the tall diamond. Love it. Now you gotta separate the figs. Okay, we ended up with more squishy ones. So we're gonna cook with these. We ended up with a pretty sweet bundle of freezables too. I didn't know what pile to put this one in. Third pile. Let's go check our little figs. This morning, I am taking all of the fruit that's dried whole overnight and I'm putting in the freezer.
But yesterday I forgot to cut off the stems. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Most people think that fruit in the stores is really expensive. This is why. This is why you should really appreciate your farmers, because all of the process that goes into making these little delicious morsels ready for you to pick up prepackaged in the store, it's time consuming. It's very, very, very time consuming. Time to go into the freezer for a long winter's... No, you're not closing. Okay, are you more comfortable right there? No. How are you supposed to go in here? You gonna try the lower one? Lower bunk. We're going in? We're good? We're good. Oh, I know what we should do. You wanna go for a walk? Gonna take the puppy for a walk while the figs are freezing. It should take a little while, so Dakota should be happy.
On track. My winter coat stuck in the closet way back. I won't be needing that. I won't be needing that. I'm ready to fly down 65, hit the coastline in the sunshine. I'm going to find my new high, hit the coastline in the sunshine.
I think it might be time to go check on those figs and get some water. There you go. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's better. It was really hot. Oh, that makes the freezer feel so good. How you doing in there, little figs? Rise and shine. Oh, you're nice and firm. Let's go from this to this. Last little bit. Label your fruit. What they are, when, and then if you're like me, go now and don't leave room. Squeeze in the where. What's better than a souvenir that you can eat? I love figs. We used to have a fig tree. Now I went and picked figs and we get to make my favorite recipe. It is simple. It is a Tasso and fig flatbread pizza. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Ready to assemble. We've got the figs, the Tasso, the red onion, the arugula.
Arugula. I haven't had arugula in 6 weeks. What's that? It's a vegetable.
The naan, the provolone cheese, and for finishing, shaved blend Asiago, and a little bit of balsamic glaze. Let's make some pizza.
Yum pizza.
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 And if you want this recipe for yourself, head on over to our website. It's right there waiting under recipes. It's one of the first ones we did. So scroll down. Scroll down. Down. Found it? Awesome. Scott?
Yeah.
Where are you?
By the oven.
What are you doing down there?
Watching it. RV ovens are notorious for having hot spots, cold spots, and being really inconsistent in temperature where they go up and down. They never really stay exactly where you set them. The RV oven may make you feel like... Come on.
Didn't you set this thing for $4.50?
Almost there.
No. No.
Or is that too low? Maybe?
Guys,
Wait.
I'm not hungry.
Just don't know anymore.
Just go up 5 degrees. 5 degrees, come on. You can do it. We can do this together.
So there's 3 tricks that we found that help us get the performance out of the oven that we want, that help us cook things in the oven smoothly and evenly. The first one is something to help even out the heat inside the oven. Now there's a heat spreader in your oven that's above the flame source, and that redirects the heat and makes the hot air come up around and try and circle around the oven. That's great, except it also lets heat come through it, and it kind of makes hot spots and cold spots. The solution is to put something in there to help even out the temperature. Alicia made a large ceramic tablet that keeps... Hi! You want to learn about the oven too?
What do you have to say about the oven, puppy?
I don't think she cares much about the oven. I think she's more concerned about the thunderstorm.
And production is stuck. Come on, puppy. Can I get where you are? We gotta film.
She likes this. And the bone goes, It's storming outside and she doesn't like thunder.
It's okay.
And if you don't have a ceramic artist at your disposal, then you can get a pizza steel. They are a steal at kitchen stores everywhere.
And that will help keep hot spots out of the oven, and it'll help the oven heat more evenly, and it'll actually help the oven stay at a set temperature once it evens out. Trick number 2 is to get an oven thermometer, because the thermostat in your oven, it's not exactly the most accurate. We found that ours is between 50 to 100 degrees off, depending on where you are on the dial. So if you want to get 350 degrees, you set the oven for about 400 to 425, somewhere in that range. Get a oven thermometer, one where you can actually read what the temperature is in your oven. Currently, we've got our oven set a little bit over 475, and it's reading about 425, which is exactly where we want it. Yeah, you can pick up an oven thermometer, Amazon, Walmart, Target, just any place where you can get your basic cooking supplies. And they're pretty inexpensive. They should be in the $5 to $10 range, somewhere in there. And then the third thing, third thing, you need patience. It's free, it's cheap. Well, might be hard to come by, but it's free. Whenever you go to set your thermometer or your thermostat, it will take 4 to 5 minutes for it to adjust. So if you're aiming for a specific temperature, you're gonna shoot a little high, then you'll shoot a little low. You just gotta go back and forth a bit till you get it dialed in right where you want it. And even then, come back 5 minutes later and check it again to make sure it stayed where you want it. You might have to adjust it up and down a little bit to get where you need it to be, but you can actually get it dialed in pretty tight, and well, when you do that, you get great results. Time to bake a pizza.
Let's check the temperature in the oven. Get these guys in. Let's close that up.
Oven gloves. They're worth it to keep you from burning. And I've got to reach into a 425 degree oven, so the gloves go on.
Just trying to test to see the work. Oh, that's got a nice floor.
Ooh, that's pretty. Dinner is served. Pizza with figs in the shape of a fig.
You can't plan for that kind of perfection. Oh, so good.